What's up everyone? In my last video I swapped out those red front running lights with these blue ones. So I did that. I also removed my kickstand to free up just the room, make it look more spacious, not so cluttered with that huge kickstand that was on there. And I also added these emblems on there basically to cover the holes that were left by the kickstand and the old side lights. So I've been doing a lot of mods to the scooter since I've got it. I've only ridden it once still for the GPS test run video. I also modified my Eco Turbo switch. It's no longer an Eco Turbo switch, it's now my accessory lights. So when I hit that push button, it turns on those two blue lights on the front. So I separated those from the headlights so they're not a separate switch now. It also turns on my RGB side lighting and also turns on the halo lights from the headlights, and also turns on, I have another blue LED in the rear fender here, lighting up the back end a little bit. So my accessory switch does all that. Today I'm going to be removing the alarm module. I don't really use it at all. I've seen these malfunction on other scooters before where you can't turn on the power at the display. Another thing too, it's always connected to the battery, so it's always drawing a little bit of voltage from your battery. Granted, it's a small amount, but anyway, I'm getting rid of this alarm module. I actually use a disc alarm, and that has an audible alarm built into it as well, which works really good. A slight movement and that thing will go off. So that takes the place of this. I'm just going to do a quick bypass of this alarm in this video. Should be really quick. Later on I might go in and throw in a kill switch for the power. I've done that on my other scooters, so I have like a hidden switch that kills the power to the scooter, so I can turn that off if I really feel it necessary. This is the alarm module. It's taking up room in the chassis, so I'm just going to get rid of it by simply unplugging it from this connection here. And now I need to just connect or jump the outside two pins. In other words, the red wire to the two orange wires. The black wire will not be used anymore. So that basically is all we need to do. Basically the power was coming into the alarm module on the red wire, and when you unalarmed it, it was sending the power back out to the orange wires. So simply by jumping those two pins, we're basically bypassing the alarm module. So I'm going to make a little bypass plug off the existing cable. There's the alarm module, there's the plug on the one end. I'm going to clip the plug off about right here. Okay, so I've clipped that plug off of there, of the alarm module. Now I'm going to cut the black wire all the way down. We're not going to use the black wire. Then I'm going to connect the orange wire to the red wire. Okay, so there's my plug. I have the black wire not used. I just cut down a little bit. I left a little bit sticking out because that is the negative battery voltage, so if I ever need that, I can pull it off of there. And then also I've got the red and the orange wire crossed. So basically the power is going to be coming in on the red wire, cross over the orange wire, back down out this way. And that's essentially what the alarm module is doing. Okay, so for my little jumper here to bypass the alarm module, I just ended up putting a wire nut on it to keep it safe and secure and from shorting out on anything. And now if I turn on my headlights, I have power. I can turn on my display. So I have complete power, and I no longer have the alarm module connected in, so I bypass that. Alright, that's it for this one. If anybody out there's ever having problems with your alarm module, think it might be defective, you can simply just unplug it like I did there, jump the two wires, you can just eliminate the alarm from the equation. Later on I'll probably go in and put a kill switch in, basically just breaking that loop that I made with the jumper and running that to a switch. So hope that's useful to some people. If you can't turn on your display and you know your battery's good by measuring it with a voltmeter, then this would be the next thing to check, your alarm module. And again, you can just bypass it like I showed there and get it out of the picture. As you can see, I've got my scooter gutted now. I've got both controllers removed. My next video is going to be on wiring up these stock controllers. Until then, guys, take care, peace, ride safe.